Signs it's time to cut contact, even with a family member or friend. The people we allow into our lives shape our emotions, our mindset, and even our future. While healthy, supportive connections can lift us up, not every relationship deserves to stay. Some ties, no matter how long they've existed, slowly drain our energy and fill our days with tension, resentment, and pain. Knowing when to step back isn't cold or cruel. It's an act of self-respect and protection. Recognizing that a bond has turned toxic is the first step toward peace of mind and emotional freedom. Below are 10 unmistakable signs. It may be time to walk away, even if the person is someone you once loved deeply. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps spread more awareness and emotional healing to those who need it most. Number 1. People who always claim to be broke. Yes, anyone can face financial difficulties at some point. That's life, but there's a difference between struggling and manipulating. Some people constantly insist they have no money when they're with you, yet somehow never miss their vacations, streaming subscriptions, or nights out. This pattern isn't about poverty, it's about priorities. When someone repeatedly plays the "I'm broke" card to avoid fairness or reciprocity, it signals a lack of honesty and balance. Relationships built on one-sided giving will always drain you in the long run. Number 2. People who thrive on conflict. You know the type. The ones who always seem to be at the center of some drama, stirring arguments, taking sides, or creating divisions among friends or family. They feed off tension because it gives them a sense of importance. But being around constant chaos exhausts your emotional energy. Healthy relationships are supposed to bring calm and support, not anxiety and dread. If every interaction feels like walking on eggshells or preparing for the next explosion, it's time to reconsider that connection. Respect and emotional stability are not optional. They're the foundation of peace. Number 3. People who dismiss your concerns. We all deserve to be heard. Whether it's a small frustration or a deep emotional wound, feeling understood is a human need. But some individuals have a habit of minimizing your experiences. You're overreacting. It's not that big of a deal. Or, other people have it worse. Over time, this dismissiveness chips away at your self-worth. True friendship or family love doesn't invalidate your emotions. It provides a safe space to express them. If someone repeatedly makes you feel foolish for having feelings, that's not care. That's emotional neglect. Number 4. People who try to impose their beliefs. Healthy relationships are built on respect for differences in politics, religion, and worldview. But some people mistake connection for conversion. They can't have a conversation without trying to convince you that their way is the only way. They talk, not to understand, but to dominate. This rigidity suffocates open dialogue and breeds resentment. You don't need to agree with someone to love or respect them, but when a person constantly tries to rewrite your values, they're not respecting you. They're trying to control you. If these words touched your heart and sparked inspiration within you, leave a 3 in the comments to let it shine. If they did not, leave a 0 in quiet honesty. Every thought you share is a gift. Thank you for giving us a moment of your precious time. Number 5. Feeling uncomfortable around someone. True friends should bring peace, laughter, and a sense of ease into your life. But if every interaction with a certain person leaves you tense, anxious, or wishing you could avoid them, your intuition is sending a clear message. Discomfort is information. It tells you when energy no longer flows in harmony. People grow and change, and sometimes relationships that once felt natural simply stop fitting who you are now. That's not betrayal. It's evolution. Protect your emotional space and make room for people who make you feel at home within yourself. Number 6. People who only complain. Everyone needs to vent occasionally. Life can be messy, and sharing frustration can even strengthen bonds. But when someone turns complaining into a lifestyle, constantly focusing on what's wrong and never on what's possible, their negativity becomes contagious. Spending time with them starts to feel like emotional labor, as if you're carrying their burdens in addition to your own. That imbalance quietly drains your spirit. Healthy relationships should offer not only empathy, but also optimism, humor, and motivation to move forward. Choose to surround yourself with people who talk about solutions, not just problems. Number 7. Those who constantly break promises. Life happens. Schedules change, emergencies arise, plans fall through. But when someone repeatedly cancels, forgets, or fails to follow through without apology, it's no longer circumstance, it's character. Broken promises erode trust one crack at a time, until the foundation of the relationship collapses. Reliability may seem small, but it's the glue that holds every connection together. The people who truly care will honor their word, even in small ways, because respect isn't spoken, it's shown through consistency. Number 8. Conversations that never move forward. We all revisit old struggles sometimes. Talking helps us process, but healthy dialogue leads somewhere, to reflection, insight, or change. If every talk with someone circles back to the same complaints, the same mistakes, and the same unwillingness to grow, it becomes emotionally exhausting. You find yourself listening, advising, comforting, yet nothing ever shifts. This stagnation is a sign that the relationship may be stuck too. Growth requires reciprocity, both people willing to evolve, listen, and adapt. Without that, even the deepest bond can turn into a cycle of frustration. Number 9. Friends who constantly brag. We all enjoy sharing our wins, but when someone turns every conversation into a highlight reel of their own greatness, something deeper is going on. Chronic bragging is often a mask for insecurity, a way to fill the silence with self-importance instead of connection. Over time, that need to impress becomes exhausting. Real friendship isn't built on competition or status. It thrives in authenticity, vulnerability, and mutual respect. The people who truly value you don't need to prove they're better. They simply show up and share life as equals. True confidence doesn't shout, it simply exists with quiet grace. Number 10. People who don't respect your boundaries. One of the clearest signs a relationship has turned unhealthy is when someone repeatedly ignores your limits. It might be subtle. Constant texting when you've asked for space, showing up uninvited, or pushing you to do things that make you uncomfortable. Whatever form it takes, boundary crossing signals a lack of respect. Healthy relationships honor personal space, time, and emotional capacity. They recognize that love and friendship flourish within mutual respect, not control or guilt. When someone continually disregards what you've clearly expressed, it's not just inconsiderate, it's a warning sign. Protect your peace. Boundaries aren't walls, they're doors that decide who earns the privilege of entering your life with kindness and respect. Number 11. People who secretly compete with you. A true friend celebrates your growth, not fears it. But if someone constantly tries to one-up you, turning your wins into their comparison chart, the relationship becomes a silent contest. Competition disguised as friendship breeds jealousy, tension, and mistrust. Healthy bonds are built on mutual inspiration, not rivalry. Surround yourself with people who clap when you win, not those who secretly hope you'll stumble. Number 12. People who gossip about others. If they gossip to you, they will eventually gossip about you. Habitual gossiping isn't harmless. It reveals a lack of integrity and emotional maturity. When someone constantly speaks poorly of others, it poisons the atmosphere and replaces trust with suspicion. True connection thrives in honesty and loyalty, not in tearing others down for entertainment. Number 13. Those who play the victim. Everyone faces pain, but some people make victimhood their identity. They refuse accountability and always find someone else to blame. Over time, their constant drama becomes draining. Compassion is healthy, but rescuing someone who doesn't want to change will only pull you into their chaos. Remember, empathy should have boundaries too. Number 14. People who make you doubt your worth. Pay attention to those who subtly criticize, mock, or make you question your value. Emotional manipulation often hides behind jokes or constructive feedback. Genuine friends lift you up even when they disagree. Anyone who consistently makes you feel small isn't offering honesty. They're projecting their own insecurity. Number 15. People who disappear when you need them most. It's easy to be around during good times, but real friends stay when life gets messy. If someone vanishes every time you struggle, too busy, too distracted, too distant, that's not a friend, that's a spectator. True connection shows up, not just when it's convenient, but when it truly matters. At the end of the day, protecting your peace is not selfish, it's survival. The people you allow into your circle shape how you think, feel, and live. Every relationship either adds energy or takes it away. When you recognize the signs of imbalance, constant conflict, broken trust, manipulation, or emotional exhaustion, you're being invited to make a choice. Walking away doesn't mean you've stopped caring. It means you've started caring for yourself. True love, friendship, and family don't drain you. They ground you. They bring calm to your storms, not chaos to your calm. So, learn to listen to your body and your intuition. If someone consistently leaves you feeling tense, anxious, or unworthy, that's your signal. Let go with grace, without anger or guilt. The space you create by removing the wrong people will eventually be filled by those who truly see, value, and respect you. Healing begins the moment you stop chasing acceptance and start protecting your energy. Remember, boundaries are a form of self-love, and peace is the highest form of wealth. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to reflect on who truly deserves a place in your life. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that helps you protect your emotional health, reclaim your confidence, and build a life filled with balance, respect, and genuine connection. Your peace is sacred. Guard it fiercely.